First place. Victoria.
Young ladies, Gil right here is where we're going to lead off today. That one hits you pretty hard in terms of just how stout and big-footed and dense that thing is in its skeleton. Above that, that one's the biggest top. That one's got the most shape spreading in behind that blade. That one's the biggest out of his hip and most expressive. From the profile, that's the one I like the best in terms of skull shape, in terms of how she proportions out. Brings a lot of power and density to this class. A nice place to lead off. Young lady over here is going to be second with one that I just think in terms of following our class winner in muscle and squareness and having some width and dimension to it and having some center body to it. That pig does it well. Can we make that one a bit more expressive? Can we just make that one pop just a little bit harder? Sure, but I think that one's got a good amount of muscle and center body dimension and power to it today to follow our class winner there. Young ladies over here that's going to be third. Young man's over here that's going to be third. Sorry, excuse me there. Young man's here is going to be third. One that came in, and I really like the look of this one. I like the extension of this one out ahead of its blade, and just that shape, and just really neat looking type of a hog, and one that from the profile is really cool to look at. Got some shape up high, got some expression into its hip. Just need to open that one up in terms of its center body, in terms of its lower skeleton, and make that one a bit wider. Young ladies over here is one that I think is further along maturity-wise, one that's probably opened up a little bit more up high. For me, that one gets a little too coarse up through that front end, and then from behind, that one wants to close down just a little bit too much. Young ladies that's going to come next has a lot of shape and power, really expressive type of a gill, big hip type of a gill. That one gets too closed up front, gets too restricted off of both ends of its skeleton. Young man that wraps up the class, big body type of one that's got some good rib shape to it, just one that doesn't have enough shape in it today, one that's not got enough look in terms of that front end today. Good class there. Let's give them a round of applause.
Go, Victoria!
In your light hemp market hog, first place Victoria Maya, Balmaray, FFA. Second place Isabella Geraldo, Balmaray, FFA. Third place